Hey, what's up guys? We are back at it again with a brand new Goblin Drill deck that I just made to conquer Clash Royale. Everyone is saying that Goblin Drill is dead, but you should never believe them. With the double spawners of Witch and Goblin Hut, you are able to consistently support your Goblin Drill to get so much more value. If your opponent drops their Bowler, Valkyrie, or Dark Prince on top of your Witch to counter it, they're gonna have nothing for the Goblin Drill, and it gets extra spicy when you tornado all their stuff away, freeze on their tower, and eliminate them faster than ever before. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. And a massive thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. Today's video is brought to you by my favorite sponsor on the channel and the best men's grooming brand on the planet, Manscaped. Christmas came early with the new performance package by Manscaped. It is the best way of keeping yourself clean, healthy, and not looking like a Sasquatch downstairs. The Performance Package 4.0 has got you covered from head to toe, and by far my favorite part is the Lawnmower 4.0. The Lawnmower 4.0 has got a waterproof, cordless trimmer built in with advanced skin-safe technology, which reduces nicks and cuts in your most sensitive areas. And it's got a really nice LED light to make sure that you know where you're trimming at all times. And you already know you're gonna get some high-quality toners and deodorants too. Using the same skin-safe technology, the Weed Whacker is gonna prevent any tugging and tears from your nose and ears. Manscaped is going to keep you happy, clean, and healthy everywhere with their brand new face products, body wash, and stainless steel nail kit. Right now, this holiday season is the best time to order Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com and enter code SirTag at checkout, you're going to get 20% off, 2 free gifts, and free international shipping. Hey, so getting into this one, you guys already know, if we've got our Goblin Hut, we will always cycle that as our first card. But if we don't have that, we got to go in for the Spear Goblins.
So I'm your 7th choice.
It's the thing that we spawn, so might as well get as many of those on the map as possible. I'm gonna Witch, and whenever I see Lumberjack, I expect it to be a balloon deck with freeze. So if that's gonna be the case, you likely will go for a Bowler. I wonder if we can finish that off really quickly with a Goblin Drill in front and force out the Bowler and then freeze on top of all of your stuff. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Skeletons in front, goblins in the back, and that is a total snack on top of the tower. Got a lot of damage, and we forced out Elixir that he just did not want to spend. I can go for a cannon card here to eliminate the Electro Dragon and also the Bowler.
You want a piece of me?
And I like this situation because I know that I'm not spending that much Elixir. I'm only dedicating a cannon cart in the middle. It's fine. It's going to shut it all down. It also gives me the availability if he wants to go in for a balloon. I can go and tornado it directly into the cannon cart and it doesn't get any damage. So I love our situation right now. What are you going to do? Inferno Dragon in the back. Okay. Give him some love. Hey, I like that, man. I appreciate that. Respect. So I'll Inferno Dragon to my long-lost brother from another mother. I'll go in for a Goblin Hut here just to go and pull the rest of the shenanigans. And then I'll be able to activate King Tower with absolutely no damage. If this guy wants to go for a freeze, I would be ecstatic because, you know, that's a huge overcommitment because I can just use our Tornado and we're fine. We're thriving. We're vibing. This is how this deck works. You guys already know. He's even given us a well played because he acknowledges that it's a good deck and it's a crazy creation that I made myself. The Inferno Dragon is going to bait out the Electro Dragon in front, which isn't even able to target on top of the Goblins. We are ransacking this man's tower, and we're showing you that Goblin Drill isn't dead. That's the mission of our deck today, and it's working out wonderfully. So the Witch in the middle is able to give us some splash damage if he wants to go in for anything else at the river. He's not going to. He's just going to let it all fall. Maybe go for a cannon cart and a freeze. There's a chance that he goes Bowler, so I'm thinking that we go for cannon cart freeze if we can afford enough Elixir. It is about to be double Elixir. Let's go. Come on, Bowler, die. No! If the Witch stayed alive and we got more skeletons there, we would have been able to ransack that thing. Maybe we're still able to bait out some extra Elixir. Remember, guys, it is an onslaught of aggression with this deck, perpetually spamming cards no matter what it is. You've got double buildings. The Goblin Drill is very versatile on defense and on offense at the same time. And as you guys can see, if he wants to go in for air cards, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Even if you've got Electro Dragon for our Inferno Dragon, we still have a sublime amount of answers to you. With Tornado, Spear Goblins, we got this on deck. I'm going to freeze, but I'm going to wait a split second so then we can make sure that the tower is targeting. I had the patience of a Buddhist monk there, guys. I was chilling in isolation. I was like, wait, we're not going to cycle stuff that we don't need to. We need to wait to the utmost degree, and then we can go in for our Cannon Cart and Inferno Dragon. So because I waited for the tower to target the balloon, we got a much better interaction than we would traditionally get. I might be able to tornado this back and then freeze, but I feel like that would be just a little bit of an overcommitment. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Maybe we're hard chilling. I can Witch here. I've got Goblin Hut if I need to. I'm going to freeze as soon as you go in for some more stuff. Yep, there's the balloon that we were looking for. We're going to freeze on top of that. Make sure that we are able to keep the Witch alive. Please just keep the Witch. I guess it doesn't matter, right? We've got Goblin Hut on deck. Oh, never mind. It was all completely calculated until it wasn't. What if the goblins are going to be able to kill the balloon? It should, right? There's no way that you're able to finish those off unless you tornado on offense, which no one does. He's going to bar barrel. That means that it's probably his best answer. I'm able to freeze. If we freeze as soon as the bowler gets that hit, he loses the game. Yeah. It's OP, guys. Goblin drill freeze. I'm telling you, this is the new meta sauce, and it makes everyone super frustrated. He was not a happy panda there. And after that win, we are at a glorious 7,100 in the world. Hey, we got a game against some Maru. What is going on, my dude? We're going to drop a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. You guys already know that I want to spook him with the Goblin Drill as quickly as I can, dropping it in front for optimal damage value. Always get that Goblin spawning on top of the tower. That is where you drop it. And we are playing against a Baby Dragon deck. I don't know what this is, but you did... Dude, I just did 1,000 damage with the Goblin Drill. It's taking me back to old times when that thing was massive value all day, every day. I feel like it's still criminally underrated. So the witch is going to stay alive. I hope, please. Thank you. I was looking at her. She's like, Jake, I might die today. I'm like, dude, I told you that you were going to live, so don't make me lie to all my viewers out here. It's just uncalled for.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I just curse myself, and then I think something's going to happen, and it never happens the way I want. But that time, the witch, you know, she felt me on a spiritual level, and she's like, Jake, I will not screw you over. Okay. I think it's pertinent for me to go in for a Goblin Drill here. Please tank for the Inferno Dragon. You know you need to. You know you need to. Oh, let's go. If I can get onto the Golem, too. We can kill the Golem here. There's no way of resetting unless you've got a random Electro Wizard. Oh, you got Zap. What the? What? Is that going to kill? Or is that was that a terrible play? No, that was a good play.
That is hot.
That was a really good play. We're going to melt the Inferno Dragon soon, too. We did so much damage to the Golem because of that decision. And then I can Spear Goblins on top of the Inferno Dragon. Wow, that worked out spontaneously amazingly. No! Don't burn the Witch, Inferno Dragon. You had one job. We were vibing on a different level there. And then it hit different, guys. That was not what we wanted. If the Witch stayed alive, I guarantee you I could have spammed more stuff in front of that and I would still got more value. So it's one of those cards that is an ever-giving present. That, you know, no matter what day of the week, it feels like Christmas. She's always going to give you more skeletons. She's the Santa Claus that you love. Or you hate if you're playing against her, I guess. Okay, so I can cannon card in the back. And that works out pretty well for me. I generally will get more value with the Inferno Dragon if I cycle that near my side of the map. Yeah, I'm going to play more defensive right now. Usually I like to be aggressive. You guys know me, right? I'm feisty, I'm ferocious. I spam everything I possibly can. But this is one of those moments that you got to kind of gear down and just realize, hey, my opponent might be spamming me. So I gotta give him the ability to do that real quick, so I don't overextend. The thing about Cannon Cart is it just doesn't die. It keeps pulling stuff for your opponent to be annoyed by. Also, why do you have a Valkyrie in this deck? Like, what? Who came up with this? I mean, we're running Goblin Drill and we're playing against Valkyrie. It's so weird. All right, so I'm going to Tornado that back so he gets a limited amount of damage on me. And I might be able to freeze, too. Inferno Dragon of his is going to die for sure, so we're going to go in for Spear Goblins with their Goblin Drill in front. Maybe we can make some shenanigans happen. There's always a chance. There's always a vibe. There's always a strategy. I'm going to freeze when the Goblins are about to pop. Yo, look at the value. He wasn't ready for the juice. I'm telling you right now, no one is ready for the juice.
I want apple juice.
When you go for the Goblin Drill freeze, it's not something that people have into their brain. They're not hardwired to defend that, and it's literally the hardest thing to do. If you tornado their units away and then freeze, you have a Goblin Drill on the tower, it's nearly guaranteed to do 1,000+ damage. So you guys already know that Goblin Hut is my favorite card to kick open the game with. It is by far the best defensive card in my opinion because it doesn't die to Earthquake like, you know, Furnace would. At least you get Spear Goblins afterwards.
I think that's the best thing.
So even if they Earthquake, they're still going to be feeling the ramifications of their units. So do I want to freeze here with an Inferno Dragon at a limited amount of HP? If this is possible, this could be hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, sometimes it's dumb, but if we've got Spear Goblins on the left-hand side, it's going to be tanked for by the Inferno Dragon. We're going to get way more value. I like this, guys. I'm here for it. I will have to sacrifice a cannon card, but at the same time, if you want to go opposite lane, I have Tornado to activate King Tower with whatever cards you drop. Also, I love how he's like nice hard counter in the clan name. It's like he knows what's about to happen to him. We've got Tornado, we've got Spear Goblin Hut, and of course, we're going to end up having Goblin Drill. So if you have anything that can get pulled by buildings, you're going to have a miserable time in this game, especially Hog Rider players. That's what I want to play against. I don't know if we're going to get that fulfilled here. So I'll go for a Goblin Hut. It looks like it will actually be a Balloon Lava Hound deck from the looks of things, right? That's what I would expect, right? Since we see Tombstone. Maybe it's going to be Splash Shard, though. There's so many different possibilities here. Yeah, it's going to be Splash Shard. It's not going to be Lava Hound. He's got Poison. I should have keyed in on that because we saw the Ice Wizard earlier. It should have went to my mind, but you know, our brain, our programming, it doesn't process that quickly, apparently. I'll go for a Witch in the back because the poison is out of cycle. Remember, the good thing about our deck is the Witch is extremely underrated with Goblin Drill. A lot of times your opponent's going to have Dark Prince or they're going to have Valkyrie, and they usually drop that on the Goblin Drill. But if they don't have that, how are they supposed to deal with the Witch? These are real questions, guys, and there are not enough answers. So he's going to go in for a Barb Barrel. I think that we can a card here. Cannibalize the Barb Barrel, and the Valkyrie is going to be dropped really far away from the Witch. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. I think this is the vibe. I'm going to freeze here just to keep the cannon card alive a little bit longer. The cannon card locks on a tower, he's screwed. Oh my gosh. He has to tornado it back. My man was freaking out. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I love this deck. I can't believe I created a bridge spam deck with Goblin Drill, and now it's as successful as it used to be. This is awesome. Like, Goblin Drill never deserved to die, my dudes. I'm telling you right now, just use it with Witch, and you'll get pleasantly surprised. So maybe Inferno Dragoning there would have been slightly better, but it's still a vibe. Yeah, Inferno Dragoning there would have definitely been better because I had to do it anyway. At least we're able to kill the Valkyrie. If you want to go for a graveyard, it's going to be right into Spear Goblins. And you don't have Elixir to deal with that, man. We've got Goblin Hunt coming at you, so you have to poison that. But then if you poison, you have nothing for the Spear Goblins and the Witch. As you guys can see, we have an onslaught of aggression that will never be stopped. No matter what way you look at it, it is favoring us. Witch again, and we're going to go and just thrive. Spear Goblins, Cannon Cart, you guys know what's up. Cannon Cart is going to lock on top of the skeletons, and then that makes sure that we're able to go in for another Goblin Drill here. Obviously, the Baby Dragon is going to be wasted completely. I think he's going to Valkyrie, and we're able to freeze. So I'm stoked for this. I'm here for it, guys. Let's go. He doesn't even have a good counter to this. He has to go in for a Tornado on the Witch. That's amazing, because then the Witch splashes onto the tower and gives us extra value. So, as I said before, I mean, I think you just play passive with this deck. You wait for your opponent to make a misplay, and then you cannibalize them. So I'm going to Cannon Cart here. He's going to poison. That's a huge over-aggression. Look at that! He didn't even hit the Witch! The Witch is on the edge of glory. Yo, that gets me so fired up when I see a Witch staying alive for no good reason. That's exactly what we like. And he's going to Valkyrie, so we're going to wait for the Valkyrie to get one hit, and then we just Tornado it back, and then maybe the Witch is able to give us some more value. Just a little bit of extra love. Good freeze here. I think it might be a bit of an over-aggression, so I'm not going to do it. I want to be staying up with an Elixir every single time I get, so then when our opponent goes in for a graveyard, we have multifarious answers, right? Like, we can whip out a Witch, we can whip out an Inferno Dragon on the Baby Dragon. There's just so many different things that I can do, and that would not be possible if I overextended, so I'm just not about that life. You like that? That poison? Sir, you are a suspicious person. You are a wild child. Also, I really want to freeze with that Inferno Dragon, but I know it's not the right decision. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to drop a Cannon Card in the back. We're going to wait for the Valkyrie to be out of cycle. If you want a graveyard other lane, again, dude, I've got you. I got you on deck. I got you on lock. I'm able to Inferno Dragon here. Baby Dragon's going to die. He's going to Tornado back, but then it just locks onto the Inferno Dragon instead. Remember, he has a limited amount of answers to us. So the Spear Goblins are coming through. It's all good. I'm able to freeze as soon as the Inferno Dragon gives us value. And then I can Tornado the Valkyrie, but it's going to die anyway to the Inferno Dragon. So, like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I not give myself the best value possible? I'm going to Witch at the river to stop him from crossing so he can't graveyard. And if you want to go for a graveyard, that's a huge overstep of your Elixir count. Because it's really difficult to defend against a Goblin Drill when you don't have answers. So, yeah. I guess it's really difficult to defend against everything when you don't have answers, right? A wise Jake once said, it's difficult to defend something when you don't have answers. That's the best quote I've ever done in my life, guys. It doesn't matter. GG, well played, and peace out. It was a pleasure shredding your towers to pieces. And he's saying nice hard counter with the clan. Dude, that is exactly how he feels right now in real life. He is just shedding so many tears that we don't even recognize him anymore. He's just completely surrounded by his own sorrow. Ayo, what is going on? Bayou. You know, dude, we're going to scoot right on Bayou with our Goblin Drill and Spear Goblins. Let's make it happen. Let's make your name your destiny. I really want to do this and then have the Goblins just lock onto the tower with the freeze.
Hello there.
If he drops like the wrong card, that could be so spontaneously aggressive and stupid. But that's the way that we are as a person. So, you know, my deck kind of resembles it.
We are both so stupid.
Okay, I want to go for a Witch here, and then I need to go for a Cannon Card to go and pull that back. The skeletons from the Witch are able to overcome any obstacles. The good thing is, by dropping the Cannon Card a little bit higher, we're going to force out some extra Elixir. He doesn't want that to bypass the giant skeleton, so he freaks out and drops a Mega Minion. Not the start that we're looking for because I was too spontaneous and aggressive, but it is what it is. He doesn't know that we have freeze yet. That's what's going to make him weak at the knees. What can we do? If I go for a Valkyrie there, that would be a little bit, or freeze, that would be a little bit too aggressive because he did drop a Valkyrie. But the Valkyrie's out of cycle for the Goblin Drill now. So there's a good chance that we can get some massive value. If you drop your Goblin Drill in front of the tower, the Goblin spawns immediately on top of the tower, giving you more value. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you guys play it like this, you always want to drop your Goblin Drill in front of the tower. Wait, can I freeze? I'm going to do it and hope you don't have Electro Wizard. Dude, if you don't have Electro Wizard, you just lose. This is how it's going down. He thought the Spear Goblins were going to pull the Inferno Dragon, and it just simply did not happen. That is beautiful. In every sense of the word, that is what we love to see. So I'm going to Tornado as soon as more skeletons start to accumulate. We're going to be able to finish off the Spear Goblins as well. And we're going to lock and load. Like, I don't see any situation where we lose our tower here. There's a chance that it happens, but it's a very limited chance. I'm so happy to win that one. Let's go, guys. We just keep pushing up. Now we're 6,000 in the world. Hey, let's go for Spear Goblins. Let's keep it up. We have been cruising through and destroying people with the Goblin Drill deck. You might think it's Mimi, but I think it's the destination spot. You guys need to be running Goblin Drill because it's obviously a newfound win condition that people forgot about. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Hut here. And from the looks of things, if your opponent has got a level 14 Archer Queen, they'll either have, I was going to say Royal Giant or Royal Hogs, but neither of those. You know what? I stand by what I was thinking, guys. 99% of the people that you see an Archer Queen or Royal Giant spammed, like, it's got to be Royal Hogs or Royal Giant. Why would he run Balloon?
I like the balloon.
He's a wild child. Anyway, we activate King Tower with the Tornado. Very easy stuff. Our deck is extremely defensive. It rewards passive play perfectly if you guys are anything like me and you like slow rolling cards and letting your units do the work.
Wow, that's really lazy.
Whether it's the Spear Goblin Hut, the Witch, or the Goblin Drill, you're spawning so many different things at your opponent that over time you're going to get massive value. I'm going to Goblin Hut as soon as I can. I can't afford it immediately, obviously. I wonder if I go for a freeze here. I'm going to kill the... Nah, it's not going to kill. I should freeze. I need to. Otherwise, the Witch is just going to die, and we get a lot of damage from the Goblins. That was a bad decision to not do it earlier. I don't know why I did that to myself. And he's laughing. Dude, you're not laughing. You're crying on the inside. You can tell. He's such a sad panda. Oh, no, not that thing. At least it got nerfed so it doesn't completely demoralize me and take out my entire tower. That's one of those things that I don't know how it slipped into the game. I don't know how the Archer Queen was so strong at the initial release. You guys got to let me know. What card do you think was the strongest in Clash Royale at its initial release? For me, it had to be Executioner. Throwback to that thing when it's used to stun people. That was really dumb. But if you guys remember, Executioner at its initial launch used to stun cards that it attacked, kind of like an Electro Wizard a little bit. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I'll go in for a cannon cart in the back and we'll see what else happens. And we'll see what this guy's going to do. If you want to just keep spamming Lava Hounds into me, be my guest. We have a massive matchup advantage if you want to keep doing that. Usually, your opponent will want to go opposite lane, so then they don't go same lane into the cannon cart and Witch and all of your anti-air answers. Also, if he gets ambitious and drops his Archer Queen early on, he might want to cycle back to another ability, but I don't think he's able to afford that. He whiffs the fireball! Yo, guys, remember, he was really angry earlier, and now he's silent angry. He's not even spamming emotes anymore. He's furious. I don't even know what's going to happen to his phone after this one, but it's not going to be good, guys. So I want to freeze on this, and then we can keep everything alive. Also, with the Witch consistently spawning skeletons while we get more Spear Goblins, we have an endless amount of spawners. It is incredibly satisfying to see this deck work in full form. I want to go for more spawners here. It's the double spawner deck that no one's ever thought of before. I've created a monster. It's like Frankenstein, but in Clash Royale form. I'm going to freeze, and that doesn't matter that you've got a level 14 Archer Queen with her ability. I don't care. This is better than Champions, guys. We broke the game. Everyone forgot about it, but this is now found, and it has finally found its place at #1 spot in Clash Royale of Goblin Drill decks. This is what you guys got to play, because right now, we are 5,200 in the world without even trying that hard. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the rest of your day.